The following video was produced by the Pensions Authority. It describes the Prosci ADKAR model, which underpins the change management methodology being used by the authority. If this content is of use to any other public sector organisation, please feel free to use or adapt the video as you see fit. This week's One Simple Idea video is about the ADKAR model from Prosci. So what is ADKAR and how can you use it? Well, think of ADKAR as a tool that can help you to maximise the chances of behaviour change. It doesn't matter whether you are focused on changing your own behaviour, someone else's behaviour, or the behaviour of a group of people. ADKAR is a useful tool for all these scenarios. In order for behaviour to change, and for that change to be sustained, there are 5 hurdles that must be cleared. The first hurdle is awareness. Do people have a clear understanding of what is changing and, just as importantly, why it is changing? The second hurdle is desire. An individual might understand what needs to change and why the organisation wants to make this change happen, but that is not the same as the individual committing themselves to making the change. Desire is all about that level of personal commitment. The third hurdle is knowledge. Let's say that the person is committed to making the change. That doesn't automatically mean that they know what they need to do and how they should do it. They may still need training on a new process, a new tool, or even something as intangible as having a particular type of conversation in a different way. The fourth hurdle is ability. Even if you have taken the training and understood the theory, that doesn't mean that you will put the theory into practice. If you have ever learned to drive a car, you will appreciate the distinction between knowledge and ability. Knowledge is knowing what you should do to make the car move. Ability is making the car move. This hurdle could just as easily be called the practice makes perfect hurdle. It's all about trying, making mistakes, learning, trying again, making more mistakes, learning again. It's an iterative process that requires support, feedback, advice, commitment, and most importantly, time. The final hurdle is reinforcement. This is all about whether the change will stick or will we revert to the old way of doing things once the support and focus of the project team is removed. Old habits die hard, and if we get too many signals pulling us back to the old way of doing things, we will quickly revert to the familiar, and all the work that we have done to clear the first 4 hurdles will wither over time. One thing to keep in mind about ADKAR is that the order of the hurdles really does matter. For example, there is no point in sending someone on training if they haven't committed themselves to the idea of learning new skills, and nobody will commit themselves to something new unless they first understand the what and the why.